Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine Sanchez, and as you read by today's title, I will be creating a makeup look. It's gonna be a sunset summery type of makeup look with these two palettes that I have right in front of me. The Take Me to Brazil palette from BH Cosmetics and the Morphe palette, the James Charles palette from Morphe. So yeah guys, I wanted to create this look because I did it back in December of 2019 and I really liked it. So I decided to film it for you guys. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to the channel, and also by the end of the video, please comment down below what you liked about the video, as well as what other makeup looks I should create, and if you like this makeup look. So yeah guys, before I do anything to my face, adding any makeup or anything like that, I like to hydrate my face with this serum. It's the Physicians Formula 24K Gold Serum. So yeah, let's start off with that. I just pour a little bit on my fingers and just put it on my face. And after, I like to use this Garnier Skin Active Smoothing Facial Mist. It's the rose water one, and I just put a few pumps on my face. For today's video, I will be using the e.l.f. foundation, the Flawless Satin Foundation, in the shade 220. Here it is. Just start applying it to my face. I do have a mirror down here so I could get a closer look of what I'm doing. So if you see me looking down, it's because of that. I do bring the foundation down to my neck so that you don't see any harsh lines around my chin or anything like that. But yeah guys, after I'm done with my foundation, I go right into my concealer. I use two types of concealer. First, I use the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade 320. And I also use Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C3. So this one of them. And this one is the other one. I like to mix these both up because it gives me more of a full coverage under my eyes and wherever I have blemishes. So first off, I'm starting off with the L'Oreal one right under my eyes. I tend to do like a little triangle. And wherever I have blemishes. Then I take my other concealer and I just add a little bit, not that much. I use more of the L'Oreal to conceal more of it. I just put it right under like that. And on top of, and I also put it on my eyelids because when I do start the eyeshadow look, I already have the concealer on and I don't have to worry about that. So yeah guys, I take my blue beauty blender and start blending the concealers. So yeah guys, my next step is putting setting powder, and I also use Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in the color Banana. So I use the banana one under my eyelids to set the concealer basically. They don't leave you cakey. It's like a very natural looking powder. And I also put it on top of my eyelids so I could set the concealer. So when I do start my eyeshadow, I'm ready to go. Then for the rest of my face, I do set my face with the Maybelline one in the shade 10 Light Fair, a BH Cosmetics powder brush, and I tap on the cap of it so I don't get a lot of powder all over my face. So yeah, everywhere else just set it. Now I'll be moving on to the bronzers that I use. Basically, two of the bronzers that I use are both Physician Formula bronzers. It's the butter bronzers. I use these two. I take my bronzer. This is the lighter one. I start off with the lighter one. Then I go in with the darker shade, this one. And I take more bronzer. And this one I go over the lighter shade, but more on the outer cheekbone, like that. And then I take it up into my forehead. So first off, I start off with the Take Me to Brazil palette. This one from BH Cosmetics. I go into the palette and take this color right here, this orange tone color. I take a little bit of that, tap out any excess of eyeshadow that might come out of it, and I start going into my crease so that it could give me a guideline of how the makeup look will start looking. So yeah guys, I go into the James Charles palette and I take this orange color right here, the 518. I tap it into with the Morphe 441, M441 to be exact. And I go into the outer part of my eye and start adding it on there. And I take, for the outer part of my eye, I take this darker shade. It's like this tannish orange look, and I tap out the excess so I can darken out the orange even more. Just like that. So I go back into the James Charles palette and I take this darker shade with the shade right next to it a little bit, just tap it softly, not that much, to darken even more the outer part of your eyes. Just a little bit. And I'm just tapping it on because I will be blending it with another brush. Then I do go in with this BH Cosmetics 7 brush to blend in the darker colors. So yeah guys, I already have the outer part of my eye done. And I take this color right here. I take this color right here and put it more towards like the mid of my eyelid. And I go like that and just tap it on there. Just like that. So yeah guys, this is how you want it to look so far. Like that. Then I take this Morphe M432 brush. Looks like this. And I take a bit of my concealer. I'm taking the L'Oreal concealer. This one. And I'm basically going to cut out a bit of my crease. So I just put it on my eyelid just like that. I tap on it first. And then with the edge, the pure edge of the brush, I go upwards like that and just curve downward just like that. Next I go into the James Charles palette. Take this yellow over here and apply it. This one has way more pigmentation and it gives you the look that you want. Next I'm gonna take this M433 brush And I'm gonna tap into the yellow over here that I just used. Mix it up with the orange up here so that I could blend out that harsh line. And you're just gonna go in circular motions. Circular motions, just like that. And then for the under eye over here, I do go in with a very small brush, like this one. And I take first this red color right here, and I start out with the outer part of my eye and just put it under like that. So yeah guys, that's how the look will turn out. And what I like to do is clean out the outer part of the eyeshadow. I like to make like a straight line upwards. I like how it looks. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. That's how I personally like it looks. So now we're gonna move on to blush. It's this NYX Ombre blush. It's in the shade OB07 Soft Blush. I don't know if you can see it. Just like that. This is how it looks on the inside. So I just take this brush right here. I like to add a lot of blush. So what I do is I tend to go up and blend it into my bronzer so it looks more natural. So I tap it on there first and just add it on there. Just like this. I like to spray my Wet n Wild highlighter brush with the rose water that I used earlier. Just like that. And then I go into the palette. Take a little bit of the highlighter and just go up on top of the cheekbone, right on top of the blush. Just like that. I tap on it softly. Next we're going into the lashes. What I like to do first is take my curler, eyelash curler, just get it on there. And so something that I really recommend doing before you apply your mascara is using this Lancome, the Booster XL. It's basically it's like a primer for your eyelashes, and it makes your eyelashes look fuller, and it makes them like curlier and last longer. Like it really makes a difference to your eyes. But for today I'm gonna be using this L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. Looks like this. So yeah guys, that's basically how my eyelashes look once I'm done with applying the mascara. Just like that. So yeah guys, the last step for this makeup look is basically lining up my lips with this lip liner that I have right here, the Wet n Wild lip liner. I like this one. Is in the number 661D. It's a gel lip liner. Then now for the lipstick, I'll be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the color Hudson. Like this. It's like this pinkish nude color. It looks a little dark on the brush, but once you apply it, it doesn't look that dark. So you just apply it on the center of it first. And then I just rub my lips together to apply it to the top. And I take it all the way to where I lined up my lips. Do the same thing to the top. So yeah guys, this is basically how the look came out. And basically just put my hair, like the blonde parts of my hair, up in a little clip in the back, and then just let the rest of my hair fall into my shoulders. I'm basically wearing this black square bodysuit, just like that. So yeah guys, that was basically all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Leave in the comments below what videos you want to see next, what other makeup looks you want me to recreate, or do makeup looks that could go from summer to fall transition that go well within those 2 seasons, as well as any other ideas, any other makeup looks that you really want to see from me. Just leave it down below. If you do recreate this makeup look, please send me a picture on my social medias, on my Instagram, and I'll check them out and I'll post them on my stories and things like that. I want to see you guys trying it out, as well as subscribe, like this video so you don't miss up my upcoming videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to follow me on any of my other social medias, I will have them down in the description box below. Basically my Instagram is christines.04, and my Facebook is christines.044. That's my social medias. I'll have them down in the description below just in case you want to follow and check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys.